What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chishi Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Woman says, my last boyfriend I dated had a very strict no crying rule. Never heard of that rule before. No more wasting time. Let's check it out.
My last boyfriend I dated had a very strict no crying rule. His whole reasoning behind this was like, it didn't matter what you were crying about. He just thought like all crying was manipulation. So like, for example, one time I was on the phone crying with him because I was going to put my cat down. He hung up on me after getting so mad at me because he was like, you're trying to make me feel bad. This rule became very hard to follow once I got to law school because I was in my first semester of law school, and I just think there's a lot of tears that come shed with first semester 1L. To the point where like I literally had like strikes. He was like, if you cry this many more times, we're over.
What? Yo, my man was a savage.
The night we broke up, I got to his apartment and there was a girl that I was pretty sure he was cheating on me with, but wasn't sure, and he was cheating on me with her, come to find out later. And right when I got to his apartment, first of all, they took Cleo and Luna in his room and then closed the door, and we're in his room together for like 20 minutes, which that made me upset that they had Cleo and Luna, and also I was like, why are you guys in your room for 20 minutes with the door closed? I had a moment alone with him. I broke the rule and I cried because I think that's a pretty valid reason to.
First of all, shout out for the iced coffee. I see you, girl.
I love everything about coffee. It is one of my favorite things in life.
But listen, what's going on? Does this woman just love pain? How are you still with this man? I mean, if you're complaining about it. Side note, city boys. Up! Back into it.
Shed a few tears. And he broke up with me on the spot. He was like, I warned you. Literally for an entire year after that, I was like convinced it was my fault because he had drilled it in my brain like, you're pushing me to break up with you. I did not forgive myself until like a year later a therapist was like, that was manipulation and gaslighting. And I was like,
did she really need the therapist to let her know that that was manipulation and gaslighting? As always, we're going to check out some of these comments to see what the people have to say. First comment here from a woman says, where is his at? Oh man. She wants some of that. She wants some of that city boy treatment too. Another woman responded back to that chick and says, for real, I'd love to see what he looks like. More proof that women love toxicity, man. Women love getting treated like shit. I don't care. That's what I'm seeing right here. Someone explain this to me because this is insane. These women are thinking about like, the only way you would put up with this if my man had some good pipe. Next comment from another gentleman says, the fact that you even allowed him to give you that rule, ... please. Yeah, say what you want. I'm not going to say it. 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 I think I might say it. I think there are women out there who purposefully seek out these type of situations. Whether you now want to call that like insecurity, or like that chick believes she doesn't deserve better and she needs healing and help, probably. Because obviously it's not a healthy situation. But one thing we have to be really careful about is the man is painted as the evil person in this situation, which is true. Women are more easily manipulated by men, but like, when is society as a whole going to acknowledge that? Well, never, because to acknowledge that would be to say that they need a guidance over man. So you need a man. You actually are not better being single and independent, etc. There you go. Another comment here comes from a woman and says, once when I was crying, my ex suggested I read a book about emotional manipulation. Another comment here from another woman says, why is no one talking about her going to her exes and there being another girl there? And then her ex and that girl going in the room together for 20. Because it's stupid. Because you shouldn't be in that situation where you're accepting that. Next comment from another person says, I would have lasted a day. I'm too emotional. Somebody responded back to that chick and says, 1 hour and 39 minutes. Laughing emoji. And another woman here added, listen, I would have taken it as a personal challenge to make him cry. Next, somebody says, I was married to a guy like this for almost 5 years. Oh, here we go. Bitter ex-wife found another opportunity to talk shit about her ex-husband. It wasn't just crying. It was everything I did or said. So hard to not blame yourself. He was so mentally and emotionally abusive, and it only ever got worse. I will be testifying in court soon. What? For all of us that have been through this, love. Yo, good luck to that guy. Be careful out here, gentlemen. Exhibit A, why men are afraid of marriage. Listen, guys, as always, curious to know what you think. Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.